Hi, I'm Geeta Krishnaraj, CEO of Maverick. I thought we should discuss about the primal pattern movements. Primal patterns is a term coined by the Czech Institute. Here what they discuss are the 7 basic movements that all human beings need to be able to perform, because that is what we normally do during the course of a day. Those primal pattern movements are, first is your gait or your walk, then you have your pull, your push, bend, twist, squat and lunge. So let's go into each one of these in an elaborate way. Right through our day, in everything that we do, we invariably use these primal pattern movements, and for normal living you should be able to do these without any stress to any part of your body. And therefore, for peak performance, if you are a sports person or if you need to use your body for a lot more use than just normal living, then you need to train yourself in these primal pattern movements so that you can give the best when you do your job. Let's take the simplest, the gait or the walk. We all know that as human beings we walk a lot, or at least in ancient times the Neanderthal man had to walk several miles even for his very survival. Walking is something that we have learned as children at the age of maybe 10 to 11 months, and we have learned how to step, keep one leg in front of the other, balance ourselves and walk. But there is a right way to walk. The right way to walk is to ensure that you always put your heel first and roll your entire foot. In fact, by just standing straight, you can evaluate your posture and see if your entire foot is resting on the floor or not. Very often, to most people, the little toe is always upwards. It's always not resting on the floor, which means you're giving stress to your body. When you walk, you have to ensure that your heel is placed first and it rolls all the way down. Your spine has to be erect, and even when you're taking a walk, a brisk walk, either for just reaching from point A to point B, or as part of an exercise for a morning walk, or if you're doing a small sprint or jog or something like that, the right way to do it is important, because your entire body alignment will ensure that you keep your body straight and right for that piece of work. So let's see how you conduct a gait or a walk in the floor. As you can see, the foot has to roll all the way down from the heel right upwards. Especially when you're walking on the road, you have to ensure that the walk is evenly spaced. And to make your walk a little more effective, there is something that you can do with your hand movement. As you walk, if you can swing your arms as you walk, it does add to the energy with which you walk, and it does make a difference in your overall exercise. Of course, the next type of thing is to do a jog. You can do a jog Wilson. This is Wilson from Maverick, one of our senior trainers. Jogging on the road entails a lot more than jogging on a treadmill. They are very different and need to be trained separately. At Maverick we have a runners club that has been launched in all our centers, where we do a street run or a jog once every week. Sprinting, of course, is when you use short bursts. You're able to really sprint fast. It's not normally for a very long duration. And here again, it requires a lot more of energy and a lot more of training. It's not advised for everybody to be a sprinter. It's not necessary for everybody to be a sprinter or a jogger. But if you can do it, it has to be built up slowly, methodically, and you can eventually reach there very easily.
One way or another, I shall have deliverance.